Hello everyone, good to see you again. We have earlier examined how you can set up your course page on Moodle and add activities and resources. The teaching learning process is not complete without adequate assessment and feedback. Therefore, we will explore how you can set up quizzes on the course page and provide adequate feedback to your learners. Let us get started.
Recall that in the last video, I showed you how you can add a quiz on the course page and give feedback. However, if you are dealing with many question items, then you need to create what we call a question bank where you can easily upload your quizzes in bulk instead of adding each question item as we did in the other video. So how do you do this? This is what we are going to um, discuss and examine in this video. Now, before you do anything on the course page, you first need to set up your question items and format it on Microsoft Word. And that is what we are going to do before we come to the course page. So let's do that now. This is the question items in Microsoft Word environment. And you need to ensure that the questions are well formatted in this way. No footer, no header, no topic, nothing. Just the questions. From question 1 to the last question. If you're having 100 questions, just list them like this. Are you sure that you number them the way I have here? And the options. The options are also aligned. How do you align the options? You can just highlight the 4 options. Then you come here at the numbering library, then you pick A, B, C, D. This is what I've done. This is what you do for all the options. And the answer, you write it like this in cap. When you write it in cap, you put colon and you put a space. Then you type in cap also the right answer. That is how you format all your question items on Microsoft Word environment. So you do this for all the items. When you type the question, you list the options, then you write the answer in cap, then you put colon, then you put a space, and you type your answer there. Now, when you are done formatting your question items like this, okay, fine. Now you can just name it whatever you would like to name it. Now you need to change this file type. You need to ensure that it is in plain text. Change it from this Microsoft Word that you have, then you change it to plain text. Make sure that the Word format is in plain text. Then you click on save. Then it brings you here where you are going to pick this other encoding, and you look for UFT8, Unicode UFT8. These are the two things you do here. Pick this other encoding, then you look for Unicode UFT8. Then you click on OK. So you have saved that file. And that is the first step. That is the first part that you can go and check the file. Let's look for the file and see how it looks. So you can see this is how your document looks like in plain text format. Fine. So let's go to the site and see how you can create your question bank. Now we are back on the site, and the first thing you do here is to create the quiz. You set up the quiz before you begin to upload. You can remember in the last video, I walked you through how you can create the quiz and upload the quiz items. So we're not going to go through that again. I've created, using that process or following that process, I've created a quiz here. I call it quiz 2. Fine. So before you do anything on quiz 2, you need to set up the question bank. And how do you do that? See this place, this certain icon. Click on it, then you click on more. And when you get here, just locate where you have question bank. You can see question bank here, and I want to create questions, I have questions, I have categories. Just click on questions. I want to create questions, but I need a category. So you need to click on these categories to click a category for that question bank before you proceed with what you are doing. So I will click on this category, then I will create a category. I'm adding a category. So I can say uh, test course 2, or you call it test course 1. Test course 1, that is the category I'm adding now. You can add a description, but it's not a problem. You can just click on add category. Now, a category has been added, and it is test course 1. Now, so you remember we just created a category, then you go back to this question, then let us select a category. We are selecting that category that we just created now, and it is test course. We call it test course 1. This is the category, test course 1. Now, I've selected a category. Now, the next thing is to import the question items. So I'll click on import question items. Then you just pick this first format, item format. Then you can just pick your question anywhere. You can drag and drop and you can choose. It depends on what you want to do. So I want to choose, I want to upload that Microsoft Word that we have saved in plain text format. Remember, we have converted it into plain text format. So I'm picking this in plain text format, then I will click on upload. So I've uploaded, then I will now import it. And as you can see, the questions are here. The questions are here. Remember, I have only 10 questions. If you have 100 questions, all the 100 questions will be here. Now you click on continue. So as you can see, the questions are here. The 10 questions are here. Now, what you do now is to go back to the course page. We have created a quiz, which is quiz 2. So we'll go back to that quiz 2. We are uploading question items from the question bank. So this quiz 2, we open it and see what is telling you that no questions has been added yet. Fine. So you can click on edit quiz, meaning that you want to add the questions. Then you click on add. See this add button here. Okay, you can still click to shuffle the questions. See this add. In the last video we picked add a new question, but in this case we're adding from question bank. So you add from the question bank, and you need to pick that category. That category is test course 1, and it's already telling you that test course 1 has 10 question items. So you pick it. And as you can see, the questions are here. So all you need to do is to ensure that you highlight all the questions. By clicking this box, it highlights all the questions. And if you don't want to highlight, if you have so many questions here, maybe you have like 100, 200 question items here. So you can select which ones that which questions you want to upload from the question bank. That is the advantage. So you can have 500 question items here. You will just select, then you add the question. And as you can see, our questions are here. It's as simple as that. Our questions are here. So you can see it's less cumbersome for you. When you have a question bank, you can begin to use and reuse this every semester. If you have a question bank of 200, 300 questions, you can just select every semester and you upload for your students. Then it makes life very easy for you. So the next thing you do here is click on save. Your questions are here and saved. So from here we can go back to our quiz. Let's go back to quiz 2 for instance, or you can even go back to the course page. You can go back to the course page Then you scroll down, click on quiz 2 here. Then you can now see it's telling you whether you want to attempt the quiz now. You can attempt it. So you can see the format of your question on the course page. This is how you set up the question bank, upload the questions. If you have 1,000 question items, you can do all this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.